Hello, we are here in beautiful Santa Monica at the Huntley Hotel in the Penthouse to celebrate the launch of a new app. It's called GALPAL. GALPAL is an app that connects gay men, straight women, and anyone who's seeking lasting relationships for friendships, outings, and doing fun things together. The event is being co-sponsored by Rest in Pride. It's a tribute to the people who died in Orlando. So we're going to be asking people here at the party, what is their most prideful moment? Let's ask some people. So what is your most prideful moment?
I think my most prideful moment is what I do for a living. I reach out to a lot of youths and try to inspire a lot of creative entrepreneurs. So my most prideful moment is really being able to get that opportunity to do that on a daily basis.
Just being able to be in Los Angeles and be a writer and just sharing my passion with the world and my ideas with the world and touching people.
Coming from a small town that was very discriminative, to be able to live in West Hollywood in an area where it's very open to everything and be able to take part and spread the world back to my small town about how life could be.
My most prideful moment was probably about a year and a half ago. I was involved in a gay bashing, actually, and my community, West Hollywood, just banded together like no other to support me and make sure I was okay and make sure that the coverage was everywhere to try to find the guys and get rid of them. And I just felt loved and enveloped in our entire community. So that would definitely be my most prideful moment.
What is your most prideful moment?
Most prideful moment's gotta be the first time that I set foot at the Dinosaur Weekend in Palm Springs. I was barely coming out, was not quite sure yet. And when I saw the sea of women, lesbians, I was reassured and actually extremely proud, to be gay. And so it was actually my coming out. So that's the most memorable moment and the most prideful moment for me.
My most prideful moment is when my cousin came out, and I'm so proud of him and happy that he's happy.
My most prideful moment was when in 2007, after 3 years of blogging and being around in the entertainment industry, I was able to hire my mom and my sister to work with me. So being able to support them and help them while they help me and make what I do a family business was the most prideful moment.
My most prideful moment is being an American and being able to be free and every day waking up and walking out my door and know that I can be who I want to be and you can be who you want to be.
Well, I'm actually from the Midwest. All of my family are farmers and truck drivers. And I remember one year I got a birthday card from my grandfather and grandmother who it said, "We are proud of who you are." And I knew that they knew that it was very obvious that that's why they sent the card. And that touched me so deeply that just that one little word could show that they loved and accepted me. So that was definitely one of my most prideful moments.
When I moved to California, it was just like such an amazing, I was just proud that I was able to come from a small town in Indiana and make it out here in California.
When gay marriage became legal across the country.
My most prideful moment is when I came out the closet. I was young, I was 12, I was tired of being misunderstood, and I wanted to be known for who I truly was. That and when we finally got equal rights.
Probably the moment I came out to my father, who was very conservative.
My most prideful moment in honor of Orlando will probably be hosting that same club about a month before it happened. Yes. So I was there the exact same night about a month prior to the Orlando shooting.
So when you saw all that, how did it make you feel?
It was just so crazy just to read some of the stories, like how they were barricaded in a dressing room, and I was there, it was oh my gosh, I was just there a month ago, 30 days ago. That could have been me, It was definitely an eye-opener and a tragedy. I don't know, it definitely hit home though, and yeah.
Are you scared to go to clubs again, or are you emboldened to go even bigger and better?
You know what? I was scared probably for a couple hours, but I got up right after it happened that next day and did Pride right here in LA and Hollywood, and there was bomb threats and stuff here too. So, I'm a firm believer of when it's your time, it's your time. If they gonna get me, they gonna get me. Can't nobody stop us, can't nobody hold us back. Just keep pushing forward and we gonna make it. It's gonna be all right.
I have two prideful moments. The first one was when my best friend over here came out to me, and I was one of the first ones. This is Xander, and it was the most prideful moment when my mom and I were going to walk in the parade for this one.
That's so good. Her
Real
mom's
sweet.
like my mom. She's very sweet.
And the second prideful moment is I just wrapped doing a movie called Stepsisters, and when we were shooting it, it was when Orlando's shooting happened. So all of our slates, they did a tribute, and they made everything for Orlando. So it's rainbow, and it says, pray for Orlando. And so everything that we did when we signed the slates, we auctioned them off for all of the victims' families.
My most prideful moment is being accepted by friends and family. I think that a lot of us struggle with not being accepted, and our families, our friends are rejecting us when we decide to live our truth. And I've been blessed to have an amazing group of people in my life that has accepted me from day one.
What is your most prideful moment?
For sure, when I released a video on my YouTube channel of me coming out, and then after that, videos about being bisexual, because it really helps the bisexual community be validated. And yeah, that makes me feel super proud to be able to stand up for that, you know?
In 2002, I did Big Brother 3, which is still the highest rated Big Brother ever, 18 million viewers. And doing a reality show back then when there were very few reality shows on television, and being like the black guy and being the gay guy was very odd. But afterwards, all the mail and the fan mail and the emails and the Facebook posts that I got that were like, oh my God, because of you, I now have conversations with my friends or with my families about being gay, or because of you, I came out. That was very rewarding. And of course, while I was doing Big Brother, I didn't even think of that. I was just there and in the moment. But afterwards, that's a really good perk of having done the show.
I'm actually a director, a summer camp director of a summer camp for LGBTQ youth. It's a leadership camp. It's called Camp Brave Trails, and it's for ages 12 to 20. And that's the most prideful thing I've done, just as a person, as a gay man, as a Southerner who felt like they didn't have community. And that's what honestly I love about GALPAL, is that, because I'm thinking of so many of our campers. We get campers that come from all over the country. We even had a camper from Poland, from Russia, and they don't have community. They're come to our camp, to Brave Trails, because suddenly they're around 100 other queer kids, and they go, oh my gosh, and they say the whole week, this feels like home, this feels like home. And so it's like, how do we give them home? And I really do think, this is what I love about GALPAL. I think it's giving people that community in the palm of their hand.
So tell me why GALPAL?
Well, simply, if you're looking for that easy, effortless friendship, this is the app that will help you connect. This was inspired by our own friendships. Ian and I are best friends as well. When this was just a thought a year ago, he really helped develop and get this to where it is today. We welcome everybody. We really just want to connect people. We want, in a time where we're also antisocial, to really just connect and talk and communicate. Look up, smile at one another.
Get out there.
Welcome people into your life. Welcome friendships. I think there's nothing better than somebody doing something genuinely nice with no other ulterior motive other than connecting and being friends.
I know that you are Middle Eastern and that you've had friends that have been disowned by their families, and you want this to be a safe space for those people. Do you think that religion overall gets a bad name as far as it goes to gay people? Do you think that this could be an example of how people that are religious but have faith can also be gay friendly?
Absolutely. We want to offer a support system to everybody. Absolutely. If you can't go to your families, come here, meet a friend, connect, open up, and be yourself. Really, that's what it's about. We want to encourage people to be themselves. And
if you are a religious person, speaking personally, a lot of my girlfriends are very religious, and they accept me for who I am. And I think that coming to this app and finding people who are open to that, who are also religious, will give you a platform to be who you are and be accepted.